Alright, and we're back with the Bokura finale, but my god, this is new.
Yeah.
Alright,
Oh.
so, yeah, I guess I'll be green guy since you were blue in the past, so.
Yep.
Fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they really are changing things. Hmm. Careful where you step.
Speak for yourself. All right.
Wow. Hey, I can still jump.
Yeah. We can still jump. Eh, okay.
Now I'm winning the race.
Damn it.
See you,
Did you
loser.
notice that?
What?
Did you notice that?
Notice what?
You can hop up to higher ledges.
Oh.
It's 3 blocks tall.
Oh, you're right. We don't need little things. Oh, the seesaw is gone.
Yeah. Yeah, thing's gone. Yep. Yep. This bridge is gone.
Oh, because we destroyed it when we were kids.
Actually, I'm pretty sure we left it intact by the time we got through it.
Yeah, no, this is
Yeah.
the beginning area, and that's the little...
The haystack is
Yeah.
dead and gross.
It's also, like, so quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
We're literally just going through a forest. No fun kids background music, just going
Oh,
through a forest. Oh, well, I blame you for this.
I did it this time, so...
This rope's gone.
Yeah.
More seesaws are gone.
We could climb this one as a kid, though.
Yep.
Not the rock,
Not,
but, yeah.
not the rock.
Eh.
We.
I can't climb that. I thought you said I was tall now.
Well, you're not that tall.
Oh my
You also
god.
didn't take fall damage.
Oh,
And
you're
break your
right.
little tiny kid ankles.
My ankles.
Whee. Geronimo!
Okay, this... That's interesting that that one only broke now.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that broke earlier, too.
Yeah, same. Haru!
He's grown up so horrifyingly.
Oh, they grow up so large.
Hey, Haru.
I, for one, welcome
Well,
our new friend. Hello, old friend.
interesting. Uh-oh.
Thoughts, comments, questions?
Wait, is that it? Is that really
That's
all
it.
there is?
That's it. That's the third part.
No fucking way.
Yep.
No. You gotta be shitting me, dude.
Nope.
I thought we were gonna get more answered.
Nope. I had to look those up.
Okay, man. Well then, goddamn.
Yeah. So, while I go throw away a dryer sheet that was left in my pocket, ask away. First, your opinion about this. I'd like to hear that.
I mean, okay. Nice that I guess Haru got to not be lonely in the end. Kinda fucked that they had to give up their lives for that. This brings up 1,000 questions like you said it would. I thought there'd be more.
I knew for a fact that the short part of this would be just getting there. This is the long part.
Yeah. I remember you mentioning, like, on Saturday, like, oh yeah, it felt like a lot shorter of a run in comparison, you ass.
Yeah, it felt a lot shorter because, like, maybe there was just a little bit less puzzles. Maybe we were just so experienced. No, it's just a fucking walk through the forest, and then you see Haru again, and yeah.
Okay, so the thing is, it looked like there was a lot of evidence towards the robot reality being the reality, but that ending, you don't turn into robots, you stayed human as you embraced Haru. Which brings up this question then for me is, are all three realities real, and they're just kind of overlapping with each other at that time, and Haru just got fucked over by whatever was going on between the three?
So, no.
Okay.
They are not all real. The robot reality is the real one. But that question is answered in a different game that's not translated into English. I'm not even sure if the one translated into English, that the other one game that he has, Takoro Niori, that is translated into English, has the answers that we're looking for. And it's also an old phone game. It's not even on Steam.
Oh man.
All the other games, I have no idea how to access, other than maybe they are phone games, but they are all in Japanese, and I'm not good enough at Japanese to be like, I can go play those. So, in general, this ending had me very conflicted.
Yeah. I'm very conflicted as well, because, like I said, the thing I'm like, oh, well, at least Haru got a friend, but at the same time, it's like, why was Haru the way Haru was? What happened? What's the real reality? Does the mom or the dad die? Does the old man live, or does he die?
So, robot reality is the real reality, but there are not just all robots in that reality. There are also humans.
Okay.
Haru is human. And so, to the robots, he appears as a monstrosity, while robots all think they are human.
So, we are robots who see Haru, who is actually a human.
Yes.
Okay.
The big ol' statue at the top of the hill, that's part of how the whatever the world is tells the robots to see things. So, whatever happened to the statue at the top, or the antenna, caused whatever time that we were in, our characters to see the world differently. One of them malfunctioned and saw the world as it was. I have no idea what the fuck the animal world is about, really.
See,
I haven't found any answers on that.
Yeah, like, that's the thing. Is like, the animal world's gotta have a purpose, because the kid in green literally gets to talk to the rabbit for a bit.
Yeah.
And he actively is able to, like, kind of communicate with it.
Mm-hmm.
And it just seems
I
so weird that, like, yeah, the robot kid's reality is 100% real. It's like, why does this green kid then get this extra stuff? And why is the mayor statue and the kid's father being the mayor, why is that all relevant if it just turns out they're all robots?
Yeah. I don't know. I read the answers I could find, and then everyone else is like, well, if you want answers, learn Japanese to read the answers,
Dang.
or learn Japanese to go find the answers in the games. I'm not sure if I read that the animal one was answered. I don't know what all of the other stuff really means,
Mm-hmm.
but like the main thing in the games that Takoro Nyori makes is this like combined world of the robot world is real, but there's something fucky with it.
Okay. This brings up my next question, and that is, what is going on with Haru? I get Haru as a human and everything, but the thing that I really don't get on the other level is, why did he have robot parents? And
He
why
didn't.
did he didn't?
Nope.
So he's not the son of the robot couple.
No, he is not. He just says they kind of look like them, maybe, I guess,
Oh.
but they're not actually his parents. From what I could gather, he's kind of just wandering at this point. Perhaps he had parents, but he lost them some time ago. And
Okay.
perhaps he's on this mountain only to hide.
That makes a lot of sense then. Okay.
Mhm.
This still brings up more questions then about the green kid's reality, because he, like, if the blue kid's reality is the reality and they're all robots and everything, and like, oh, now he's no longer seeing Haru as this abomination, he's seeing Haru as a human, it brings up the question of, why does the green kid's malfunction make him see this alternate cheery, like, animal reality, but at the same time see Haru as a human? Is it like that he's like in another protocol and he's seeing all of like the automated stuff differently?
That's what I'm assuming.
And it's just
Is
that humans
that,
like have their own subroutine that couldn't be added to that one?
yeah, I'm assuming that like whatever blankets everything, whatever simulation is supposed to be doing, the one where all the robots think they are human is like the one that shows specifically that humans are something else rather than just humans. The animal one might just be like, oh, we're all animals, and then therefore the humans would hunt the animals or something. I don't know. That's my conjecture. I did not read that anywhere.
So humans would be dangerous
but
then in the
that would-
animal one.
Yeah. So my assumption is that for some reason the robots are like, humans are stupid, dangerous. Don't let them touch you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So then, I think my next question is there a canon set of events between, like, the old man living or dying and the husband or wife dying?
I don't think so. Nothing that I read really pointed that there is a canon set of events for those those things. I don't really know. All I know is that like the event that these kids went through happened on this mountain, and then they came back and visited Haru to do whatever is next in their life with Haru, because they didn't.
I see.
They didn't
Harry,
die.
get out of here. We're talking about a game that you don't need spoiled.
Yeah. Anyway, like, because they didn't die, they were just hugged.
Mm-hmm.
Haru just gave him a hug, but
Mhm.
it's seen as
Them being
big
eaten
old
by the
sore
other
from-
one.
from the amalgamation.
Mm-hmm. Which brings up the idea of, like, in the other reality where he's, like, trying to grab either the mom or the dad, Like, is he just trying to, like, hug them?
Yeah, he's probably just trying to hug them or like, hey, please help me out. I'm like starving. I don't know what to eat here. There isn't really anything.
Hmm.
It's trying just to get them to understand.
That makes sense. So then, the last question that's popping in my brain is, why are these two kids so important that they had, like, extra robot heads in the mountain and everything?
I don't think it's that they're super important. I think it's just that the kid robots are just mass produced, and that's what their heads look like,
So there's, like, always only two types of kid robots or something?
or something like that. It might be something like that. The heads and dogs at the bottom there are supposed to tell you these things are mass produced.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of them.
I see.
I mean, does make sense. You can literally just connect things back together. You could replace stuff, just like how you can put your head, the blue kid's head, on a dog body. It'd be fine.
Which, that brings up, like, another sub-question now. Why was the green kid allowed to use certain things and the blue kid allowed to use other ones? Is it just because, like, that's what their robot is able to do?
It might be that, or it might be just part of the malfunction that is giving them this specific code set that they can execute on specific things. Or it just might be, hey, this is how the game is designed. The blue kid's meant to do these things, the green kid's meant to do these things.
I get you.
It doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, because the teleporter and, like, the head ripper offer, they both looked available for both kids.
Yeah.
But yeah. Alright. Well, then, do you have any last thoughts about the game? Because you answered all as many questions as I know we can answer from my end.
Yeah, I wish I didn't play this game first out of his grand selection. But
I see.
I couldn't have. This is the only one that has been broadcasted to me.
Mm-hmm.
This is the only one that I noticed for myself. The other ones are all in Japanese. I can't read them.
Mm-hmm.
Not well, anyway. I would have to take, like, 3 times longer just to decipher the story through my little Japanese.
I get
But,
you.
like, I like the concept. I just wish I was introduced to it somehow else, or that this was more available to a grander audience.
Mm-hmm.
But this also does mean it hasn't invested me enough to really go search those things out. I was interested enough to find those answers that, like, can be answered about this game specifically, but I am not actively seeking out, because, like, I know people who, like, for example, Steins Gate and, like, the connected stuff around that, for a long time there wasn't, like, a good translation for Chaos Head, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
So the fan community made one. So someone actively sought out that thing and was like, alright, I'm going to get this out to the English audience. Same goes for, like, Mother 3. Someone actively was like, I'm going to spend the time to translate this game. So, like, could go out looking for that. But this, within itself, was, like, good, fun puzzle game. I found the answers that I was looking for online without too much digging. And I was like, that's good enough.
Mm-hmm.
But the experience of, and Haru's just, like, there, and that's the end of the game, kind of.
Yeah.
If there was a little bit more explained through, like, an adult playthrough, that would have been fine, I think.
It would have been interesting if the third playthrough had given a little bit more answers, but for what it is, it's fun, it's interesting, it gives a lot of stuff, it gives you a lot of food to chew on, essentially. The problem is it doesn't give you enough water to, like, drink alongside it, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's just like,
because,
here,
like,
have a 5-course meal.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck with the 5-course meal. There's no gravy. It's pretty cut and dry. This is what you're having.
Mm-hmm. I like the puzzles. Like, they were fun. I never really got frustrated with the game. I was never like, oh, this is unfair. It was like, no, this makes sense. Okay, I get this. A little rough, but it was always good.
Yeah.
But yeah, the story here, it was such an intriguing premise. I enjoyed it a lot. I do think, like, it would have been nice to have a few more answers, like you said, as well.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I think the main problem is that this is the one game that was pushed out onto Steam.
I'm hoping that he'll release more of his collection then, because this only came out this year, so maybe we'll see more in the future, and this is like his test to see if it will work in international markets.
Yeah, I hope so too. If those things did come to Steam, I'm not looking for the phone game.
Mm-hmm.
That would be great. I also knew that, like, for at least from a Levi and I standpoint, we were trying to find more co-op games to play, so a bunch of the other games aren't co-op. They're mostly just single-player, like, go through, find stuff out games.
I getcha. Alright, well, any last thoughts before I stop the recording?
I gotta ask one question.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, person, why?
Why? Because I'm me. Seb, what did you think about the Battle of Yonkers?
Harry, can you wait till after the recording?
Very well.
That's why I stayed silent.
Alright.
Amongst other reasons. But, yeah. Bokura. Fantastic game. To that very last part where it just drops the ball on the story. But everything else is great.
Mm-hmm. A lot of interesting theories, a lot of interesting story beats. Could have landed a little bit smoother at the end, but overall good.
Yeah. I did like this game. I'm just like, fine. Alright, you can do that ending.
Yeah, and that's something good. Like, even with a rough ending, the fact that we were like, you know what, it's good enough.
Yeah.
Is still something.
It is still very well executed. Again, probably my biggest point here is just like, if I had played any other games, maybe I would have been like, alright, we're doing something here. Where he's cooking with this game. But I'm like,
he's cooking with mustard.
He gave me, like, a chicken, unsalted chicken, just unseasoned chicken, which is still pretty good because it's chicken, like it's fried or something. But then he gave me a bunch of seasonings for some other shit and some sides to like a steak meal, and I don't understand why those sides to that steak meal are there.
Nice.
Yep.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the recording here, so say bye.
Bye.